The biggest dog breeds in the world. Number 10. Caucasian Shepherd Dog. Wolf killer? Coming directly from Russia, Caucasian Shepherd Dogs are none other than 30 inches tall at the withers. They're as large as they are brave. Created to protect large livestock, these huge dogs won't think twice about taking on wolves, coyotes, and even bears. But how could they be such a threat with that face? These big guys are actually sweet furballs with people. You better be careful, because they'll steal your heart. Another breed that reaches 30 inches is the Kuvasz from Hungary. These powerful dogs are excellent guardians that can even withstand the harshest weather conditions to protect the herds. Currently, due to their playful and gentle temperament with children, they're wonderful companion dogs. However, due to their diligent work, they're recruited as assistant dogs by the Hungarian police and army. You better not get in trouble in Hungary. Number 9. Black Russian Terrier. This breed was a kind of experiment in the USSR after the government asked the Red Star Kennel to get a dog with good work performance in any weather condition. Can you believe that to do so they used giant Schnauzers, Rottweilers, Newfoundlands, Caucasian Shepherds, among others? Thanks to this, it created a dog breed with great physical strength, powerful jaw and teeth, as well as enormous proportions, as they're 30.7 inches at the withers. These furry and elegant friends are excellent in the Russian service to search for drugs and explosives, or to guard and protect territories. Yet, Black Russian Terriers are calm, brave, self-confident, and, believe it or not, they can also be stubborn and somewhat lazy. So they'll know how to find their place in a loving family. Number 8. Neapolitan Mastiff. Of course, his great size was not going to let him go unnoticed in Harry Potter. Yes, Hagrid's huge dog is a Neapolitan Mastiff. This molossus, which can be up to 31 inches tall at the withers, descends from Central Italian dogs trained to fight lions, bears, and even tigers. Currently, these dogs are valued as guardians of houses and farms. While they can be quite intimidating when barking, they're very loving and attached to their owners. If you want to keep them at home, you should know that they'll drool a lot. I mean it. But if that doesn't bother you at all, they'll make a great companion. Although not everyone thinks so, it's illegal to breed them in Singapore and you must pass a psychological assessment to keep them in Romania. On the other hand, Kangal Shepherds, from Turkey, are also up to 31 inches tall, intimidating anything that threatens livestock. Although they can be quite friendly and calm, if you mess with them, you could suffer the most powerful dog bite there is. These dogs have a bite force of none other than 743 psi. That is, pounds per square inch. Ouch! Number 7. Landseer. Beautiful dogs with black and white fur. So majestic that their beauty inspired the great English painter Edwin Landseer, and hence the name of the breed. Landseers are lovable, very energetic, and despite being 31.4 inches tall and weighing 176.3 pounds, they swim their heart out. That's right, their agility and love for the water make them magnificent allies for aquatic rescue, and let me tell you this, they're famous for having saved thousands of people around the world. True superheroes. Thanks to their gentle temperament and enthusiasm, they also make excellent aquatic therapy dogs. Besides, they're very intelligent, always alert, and capable of making decisions instinctively before a threat. That's why they need constant exercise and stimulation. Number 6. Leonberger. Get ready to be attacked by a big, energetic furball. Leonbergers are extremely loyal, playful, and docile with their owners, but they're unstoppable. These dogs are believed to have been created in honor of the lion on the coat of arms in Leonberg, Germany. And, although they didn't measure up to the king of the African savanna, Leonbergers can be magnificently 31.5 inches tall at the withers. Leonbergers are imposing and magnificent companion dogs. So much so that, through history, they became the favorite of Napoleon III, Tsar Alexander II, and King Edward VII. If you want this little lion at home, keep in mind that Leonbergers need a large yard, constant care and brushing of their fur, and grooming every 2 weeks. In return, you'll have an extremely loving dog with both people and other dogs. Will you be able to keep in check this 170-pound giant? Number 5. The Great Pyrenees. This is the great king of the mountains. Historically, there was no predator that this guard dog couldn't face, protecting livestock as they grazed in their hometown, the Iberian Peninsula mountain range of Spain and France. Due to their protective duty, the Great Pyrenees boast thick muscles, a height of 32 inches, and a weight of 165 pounds. As they're quite affectionate, they won't hesitate to stand up and lick your face. Look how impressive! The Great Pyrenees are quite territorial and require puppy training to prevent them from becoming confrontational dogs. If you can offer them amenities such as a house with a large yard, they'll be happy by your side. Just be careful, because you could disappear on the couch under a big white fur ball. Number 4. Borzoi. It's time to see the fastest and most majestic dog breed on this top 10 list. They come from Russia, and guess what? These elegant giants were one of the favorites of great characters such as the Grand Duke Nikolai Nikolaevich of Russia to hunt Siberian wolves. This was due to their excellent vision, strength, and great speed. Borzois can reach a maximum height of 33.8 inches, and their weight of 105 pounds gives them great agility. These athletic dogs are really calm and independent, so they won't be all over you 24 hours a day. Everything about them is elegant. You'll be happy to know that they don't have a terrible smell, so you don't need to give them a bath as frequently as other breeds. To be happy, Borzois need a lot of care, such as a really wide bed so that they can stretch their long legs and constant brushing to keep their beautiful, silky, wavy hair. Number 3. Great Dane. Great Dane's gentle giant personality has always captivated us, and their enormous size has made them a favorite in animated series, movies, and video clips. Well, they have a wonderful height of 35 inches at the withers, so that's well deserved. However, the splendid representative of this dog breed is Atlas, who currently has the Guinness World Record for the tallest living dog, as he's incredibly 3 feet 4.5 inches tall. Atlas enjoys his popularity in Georgia, USA, where people line up to take pictures with him. Now, get ready to see the most disheveled dogs on the top 10 list. First off, there's the Irish Wolfhound, and the other one is the Scottish Deerhound, both with a height of 35 inches. They may look the same to you, but they're two independently recognized dog breeds, although both are used for hunting in their home countries. And last but not least massive, there's the Spanish Mastiff, with the same height in this number. A sturdy cattle guardian, extremely strong, and suspicious of strangers. Number 2. Saint Bernard. Another great rescue dog shows up on this top 10 list. This time it's about a heavyweight, whose weight of 180 pounds kept lost travelers warm in the Swiss Alps. That's right, they were originally bred for rescue work by the Great St. Bernard Pass Hospice between Italy and Switzerland, where they're known to have saved hundreds of lives. These big guys are characterized by being calm, patient, and very sweet, especially with children. You gotta be careful though. They're incredibly 35.4 inches tall at the withers and could knock them over by accident. These dogs make wonderful family pets. Of course, you'll need up to 6 cups of high-quality food a day to keep them fed properly, and, at the same time, you must make them do exercise to avoid obesity. Having St. Bernards is a hard full-time task. You have to clean their ears and remove the eye boogers, watch that they don't have heat strokes, but, above all, you must be able to handle such sweetness. It's time for the giant of giants. You better get ready to see the most massive and imposing of all. Number 1. English Mastiff. With its large size of 37 inches at the withers, This breed is not only the winner of this top 10 list, but, through history, there are specimens that have held exceptional records. Such is the case with Zorba, a titan from the United Kingdom who, because of his weight of 343 pounds, gained recognition as the greatest weight ever recorded for a dog. But he didn't settle for that. They also recognized his length of 8 feet 3 inches from the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail, and he was even compared to a small donkey. Ironically, their incredible size has put them on the list of vulnerable dog breeds since their breeding has decreased, to the point of almost disappearing a few years ago. They were originally valued for their abilities as fierce guards and war dogs. However, their current version introduces them as tender, kind, and affectionate giants. But believe me, due to their size, it'll cost them nothing to knock you down, and they won't hesitate to show off their intimidating and powerful bark, no matter if it's only to invite you to play. Did these canine mastodons surprise you? If you want more content like this, subscribe to TrendMax and you'll have amazing videos every week. Here, you have some more options.